offended.
That sounds racist.
I am very offended. I'm very, very offended.
No, dwarves here have a spell.
Huh?
I knew you'd appreciate that.
What?
He said,
Yeah, he said that dwarves here have a smell.
A smell.
smell or spell?
Standing next to him, I can agree with that.
Okay.
I am
Smell
offended again.
sweating.
Sorry about you.
Smelling next to you, I smell quite a bit of moss and dirt.
Oh, I know why I'm sweating.
No,
TV's
absolutely not.
Yep.
Absolutely not.
Us.
I smell the great smell.
Okay, so we have transported into the city, and you all walk out some type of plant. It's like you come through an orifice through the plant.
Jeez, I'm getting worse.
So there's this. So
Let's just go. Okay, we're yeah out.
oh,
Yeah.
that's the nicest way I can say it.
I do. Yeah.
So
I need it. My pants are they're killing me.
So the surprising thing is when you come through, there's sand. And some trails. What's funny is you almost feel like you were just back where you originally started. There's a lot of sand through here. There's a couple little buildings and some trails. If you look to the right, there's a big temple. To the right. And then when you look to the left, there's some walls and stuff, and it looks like you're out of the sand through here, and it looks like it goes into the city. It's like which interests you, the temple or the city?
It seems like I heard somebody commenting about the temple like it didn't go well last time.
Well, it depends who you ask.
After question.
The people in the temple thought it went wonderful.
After question to Brendan.
Yes.
I have a spell I can cast that could help with this.
Okay.
Detect magic.
Not right now.
Fair enough.
But keep that in mind because
that's where it follows you, so it creates like a bubble around you.
yeah. So definitely keep that in mind for in a little bit.
So,
I got within 30 feet of myself.
But I will say it's hard for anyone to miss. Like behind you is again the large spire that almost takes up your entire view. Like it's so large, you look left and you look right, it almost takes up your whole view. When you look a certain direction, you have to literally almost look a complete 180 to not see it. And it's still very, very. It's not close to you because there's still several rings of walls going in. And this,
Quite a big ones too.
Over here to research with the nature gods. They were further down interior. The cleric gods are up there on the left. I don't know how much further it is to get into the other rings, but this is where we'll be exiting, and I'll be studying just over there with the nature druids down on the next part of this circle.
so he wants to go deeper. He did let it spill that there are clerics in the temple.
Ah. So.
Go ahead, Dawn. I'm just here for the fun, so I say we just.
Dawn's experience in the temple, like there's nothing bad happening.
No.
Okay.
Like Dawn's here, like no one really got hurt. It's just Mauve found a purpose in the temple.
Okay. As appropriate for a temple.
Oh, the bazaar's down on the first circle.
Yeah, so like if you're looking for like basic shopping stuff like that, you can go all the way down.
But the temple is like a domain of Shar, which means lost sorrow in the night song. So it's just not very fun.
It doesn't sound like that, no. Now we came here for a purpose, was to find some people, right?
Like you're here to try to find more information about Sarah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And because
there's
the one
more,
who tried to kill him.
probably more people in the city than there is in the temple.
Yeah.
I'd say let's go to the city. That's our purpose.
Let's go to the marketplace.
Of course she wants to go shopping.
That'll be fun.
All right. So do you all want to go to the market? So that means you're going back to the edge of the city.
Any?
I'm trying to think what other options there are in the city. Where
Hand on head, could we go to a different
Are there
spire that we haven't been to, or a different level?
Technically, you go to this. Like you can go anywhere in the city. Like most of the city is unexplored
Right.
for you all. Like when you got to the market, you all just asked about where the clerics.
Right. We didn't do
you
anything
needed
else.
clerics to save her people. So you came here for clerics, but of course, you all know, like the multiverse people, like just what you know, Sarek is a god. He is a deity. So this ring isn't necessarily the poor one. But knowing Sarek is a trickster god, I don't know if there's really people here that know him or not.
There's not much good stuff I've ever heard about Sarek.
Well, no.
And I'm really old. I've heard a lot of stuff.
Bad dude.
Yeah.
I mean, a marketplace is a great place to get gossip, but I'm down for that. I mean, we can
Yeah.
keep looking.
But yeah, we could pop to the marketplace if you want. And like I said, I can pull the market up, and we can go there. But again, like I said, if you're looking for possible gods or deities, you can come back to here.
Yeah.
Hey, Don. How about all of
But
you?
Bozak's going to be studying how to open up his internal domains.
Drennan, how old am I?
A couple thousand years old.
I just didn't know the exact number of thousands.
Yeah, it is a few.
Yeah, I'm a few thousand years old.
It is a few.
I told you I was old.
Not that old.
A few thousand years is that old.
Oh.
All right,
200 years, and I'm not
So my
close
question
to
is,
you.
usually at markets and stuff like that, there's a lot of stuff. There are some taverns and shops. Do you all want to go to? I know it sounds cliche. Do you want to go to a tavern? Or do you want to just be in the open marketplace?
Tavern.
Tavern.
I mean,
Because you're gonna see like taverns and places that people are sitting around talking.
they're cliche for a reason.
Yeah, so they're like you're all looking for information to talk to people. So I'm just wondering which
People
which
talk
would you
more
want?
when they drink.
Leaf man.
Sometimes too much.
You are dirt man. Leaf man.
A lot of times they talk too much when they've been drinking.
You are leaf man, correct? Druid.
Yeah.
Leaf man.
So tavern or just open market?
Tavern.
Tavern.
Leaf man.
Tavern?
Leaf man.
I could go for a
As we might come
Leaf
back to
man.
this for.
Leaf man.
Where's the door?
So, JR, did you go with them, or you looking for
He
plants?
went to go learn how to open his internal pocket.
Domains.
Yeah, that too.
All right.
Domain expansion.
So there's not really any plants over this way. So
Well, not only that, I was looking to see if there was another nature lover here who is similar to me
Well, yeah.
that will be able to teach me that stuff.
Druid.
well, there happens to be a druid with the party.
With us.
Well, why didn't you say so, man? I don't have to go around here looking for him if you're him.
He's a leaf man.
Well,
That
I am a
counts,
druid,
right?
but I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know how I'm going to teach you nothing.
Leaf man.
I was
Yes.
hoping I'd learn from you.
Leaf man.
Stop.
Well, we can learn from each other, man. I just inherited these powers like 3 days ago.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but he.
come on.
So he's going to be observing you casting spells if you happen to cast spells. So he might see if he has something in his inventory that he can learn that.
Okay.
So you all get to the marketplace, and I'm assuming that you all ask around, saying, "Where's a good place maybe to get some information?" So does that make sense? If you're looking for, and they tell you about the, the Skyfall Inn.
That's a horrible name. Skyfall Inn.
Well, so Don's one says it's a horrible name, and then the reason why they say they point up, and you notice that from the wall, the inner ring of the wall, there is this, looks like a building held up, like this big old building that's like just sort of free floating, that's being held up. See, like you'll see like the little bridges and stuff.
Oh,
So it's like it's up above. So we're going to join you guys outside of the Skyfall Inn. And so there's like several ways you can get there, and so you've come to like this little platform, and there's another little platform that's you move your way in. So let's see. Oh, JR, shoot, I need to fix that so you can see. See if I can get this.
I mean, I see the inside of the place. Okay, now I see us walking to it.
Yeah, so you're outside where several bridges connect together, and then it sort of goes in. Again, this place is held up by great ropes and chains, just sort of floating, and it's connected to the next wall in, so it'd be the second level. So it's sort of like using that as a pendulum held up.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Wow, I bet this place really gets to rocking.
Don't drink too much and fall off.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'd want to be drinking a whole lot in a place that's this far up in the air.
Oh no, it's not a worry about drinking. It's the super special drinks that will get you. You can drink most anything, just stay away from the blue stuff.
That feels like there's a story involved with that.
Do not drink
The blue stuff is apparently strong enough to really make some people wobbly.
Back home they said to stay away from the green stuff. I'll stay from that.
And the blue.
Make a note of that.
Do not drink. Do not eat the blue mint.
Yeah.
Do not drink the lemonade.
So like I said, you're all outside. Like,
We're going in.
do you feel comfortable going into this place?
Why not?
Is there any kind of doorman or anything like that?
No, it's open. You really can't see in, but there's no one really guarding it. It's
YOLO.
Yep.
Is there lots of sounds coming from inside? Like it's a busy day, busy evening?
let's see. I'm trying to decide the time of day at this point. It took you a little bit. It's a little bit before happy hour, so to speak, in regular times here. So you might catch it. You might catch it before it gets busy, and then people might be coming in.
Well, if we hurry now, we may catch the local bar setting up. If you're looking for information, that's where I would guide you.
That sounds good. We've got a bard with us, so maybe they can compare stories.
I say we go on in.
Well, let's roll it.
Okay. So and at this point, let's see. What is Hannah's bard's name? It is
Lorelei.
Lorelei.
Lorelei says that she's going to go down into the marketplace and just listen and sort of dance and see if she can get a few things. She might,
Sounds about right.
So and she's just going to wander around in 5-minute increments.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
She is a wanderer.
She'll be dancing the whole way.
Yep.
So,
Randomly dancing and singing.
Mm-hmm. She gets it honestly.
all right.
She does. She
So-
puts it honestly.
So you all. Shoot, what did I do with the?
I'll lead the way.
All right. So Bozak's like, no one's afraid of heights, right? Says you're walking across like a suspension bridge, like a rope suspension bridge. It like every step sort of, goes up and down. Does anyone look down?
Nope.
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 Do you,
I do.
could the bridge take the...
Boat, I'm not afraid of a bridge.
No, I would probably
you're
look
fine.
down, but just
Okay,
don't
making
expect
sure.
me to.
Yeah, I would look down, but I'd hold real on tight.
I'm
Hold
not
on real
looking
tight.
down.
Yeah, because you're not like close to the ground. So I'd say like a druid, I can understand that maybe not like being so high.
I mean, I could do
So-
a wild shape into an eagle or something.
All right, do
Oh, Lord, don't.
do perception.
The eagle's what got Belny in
Yeah.
all sorts
So-
of trouble.
All right, do perception where you look down.
So roll your 20.
Yeah, roll a perception
Oh, yeah.
check.
Sorry.
But yes, if you happen to look down, do me a perception check.
Okay, I'm doing the perception check.
23.
15.
8.
So you look down.
Right, hold on. Let me check to see if I have any bonuses on this.
Yeah, you want to go to your skills. Go one over.
So roll your 20 and add
Go one.
3.
There's your
I
skills.
did. I rolled an
Perception.
18.
So you rolled 18 on the
Plus
dice.
3, so,
Yeah.
So
18.
21.
18,
21.
Yes. 18.
Okay.
18.
So when you look down, everyone rolled pretty good on that.
I got a 13.
You got 13. You realize that you couldn't see it from when they pointed up until you got up, but there was a large hole under this that sort of sinks way down. So I'd say like in this place that you're at, it's probably about 200 feet up. You do notice that there's a few bodies down there.
That doesn't bode well.
So just
Did you all say any of this out loud? Because I didn't look down.
I looked down.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say that.
Everybody looked down except
I'm
Dawn.
just gonna say it. Are those bodies down there?
they're far enough down they don't smell.
Oh, well, that's nice.
So who knows how long? Some of them don't look like they've been down there long.
I'm just going to say that's because people are being clumsy and there's no easy way to retrieve them.
Nah, dude, that's why they call them bouncers.
Checking to see if they bounce at the bottom.
Bumbles bounce.
It's so far up. I doubt there's much bouncing. More like crunching.
Yeah, but you can always try.
Oh, my Lanta.
All right. So I assume that you all, after seeing that, get inside pretty quick.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Here we are. We're inside, and once you come inside, there's going to be several things in
Did you
here.
get all the town? The
I guess you probably have one.
There's varying people. There's not too many people in here. Oops, I don't mean to drop that. Where'd you go? There you are. Of course, I dropped the thing that's the color of the carpet.
That's normally how it works.
It's always.
I just really don't want to find that 4 that's probably on the ground somewhere.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay,
Squeaking.
so there's not too many people in here. Hold on, let me see for a second. See if I've got what I'm looking for right here. All right, so there she is.
Dance on the table.
Where's
I think
that
there's a
stage?
Oh. Take a look. See like you go up into the stage. All right, so there's a
There you go.
there is
Trash can?
maybe a lady like it's like dancing that, but it's just it's just slow, like a little slow dance. It's nothing much. It almost looks like they're sort of just warming up more so.
Like happy slow,
No.
sensual slow.
I would say more like I'm sort of practicing. You can sort of see this person almost like in their mind. It's almost like going through a routine. There's not too many people in here right now.
But there is someone with a sickle.
That's a cleaver.
Oh, that's a cleaver?
Oh, I was looking at the.
Oh, I couldn't see that one.
But these beside to do with the shovel. I'm sure they're farmers.
Yeah.
Okay. Ahoy.
Who bees and head Arakoa of this mess?
Who's that?
So everyone just sort of sitting and they don't really pay much attention to you all when you all came in.
Well, let's go to a table and order something so that we don't look as
Well, there happens to be a large table. You look around.
Oh, I'm
and
standing here.
There's a large table over near the stage that you can see most of the room.
Like this one.
Yep.
Let's go over here to this corner.
I like having her back to the wall.
So,
Yeah. Like we're.
I'm not dancing on the table.
Yet.
So when's the last you all had a good meal, man?
I can't remember.
Not in this lifetime.
Their son! I reach into my bag of holding and I pull out 300 gold and set it on the table. Quickly!
Holy cow.
Well, it's
So is anyone working in there who's going to bring us something, or
Dwarf.
where is he? I thought I had someone with the. Where are you at? Must have put him in the other bag.
Then I lean in and whisper to the dwarf,
There.
this is how you get their attention here, man.
I
So-
know that.
So a door opens up over here really slow, and out comes an old man.
is that?
Is that the waiter?
If
Bless
you waited
it.
for the waiter, does that make you the waiter? You should wait for the waiter.
He comes up
You
and
the waiter?
he says, it's a buffet, morons. It's like, see, you go over there, go through the butcher, go through the other stuff, come through my section, and then you sit down. Did no one look for the sign?
There was a sign.
Oh,
There was a sign?
no one said they looked
There
around
was
and
a
looked for
sign?
perception.
No, we didn't.
There was a sign.
So,
I was just looking at
so-
the people
so-
with the weapons.
he looks at everyone and he grabs a couple coins for my trouble.
And I put the rest of the coins away.
Yeah, before he takes them all.
Yeah.
He looks
Into my bag of holding.
a bit on the elderly side.
Decrepit.
I mean,
He needs some olive oil.
a couple gold. That's a pretty severe tip. But
All right, so again, you know where to go. You all happen to look over, and there is a jar that says 5 gold for a buffet meal. Enter here. So there's a pot like that you'd stick it in.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm open to trying new cuisines.
Yeah.
All right, so do you all want to come in?
What's my constitution?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, this is a different realm. Who knows how it goes down? So JR, do you does Bozak give 5 gold for each one into the coin, or you all just go in and eat or get your food?
How do I see what my
I'll
money
drop
is?
the sum of gold.
Okay, he'll pay for it. I was
Thank
gonna
you.
say I
That's
had
very
it.
generous of you.
Where's my money?
It's okay. He paid for it.
Yeah. So there are 5 of you. So we just need 25 gold.
You know what sack this gold's coming from, don't you, Drennan?
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay.
So all right. So here you all
I
go.
don't.
So there's plates there next to it. So each of you take a plate and you come in, and there is a butcher, and he goes hello. It's like, is it for premium cuts? It'd be 1 extra gold. For standard, you get a serving for what you did. But if you want something better, just 1 additional gold will get you the prime cut. So is everyone fine with the standard cuts, or does anyone want to upgrade?
I think I'm going to be okay.
I
with
flip
standard.
him another 5 gold and I say, prime chops.
Okay.
So all right, so I'm going to roll see how good his cuts are. Okay, all right, so very good. That's a 22. So he cuts you all some very prime meats. It could be whatever meats that you wish. So I guess no vegetarians in the party.
Wolf.
So,
Winter wolf.
Steak for the dwarf.
What for the dwarf? What for me?
Dragon steak for the dwarf.
Yes.
Steak for the dwarf.
Dragon.
wait, did you ask for dragon steak?
If that's an option, yes.
So the guy just sort of looks at you. He said, "No, you're not going to find any dragon in this city."
Winter wolf then.
What makes
Winter
you?
wolf would be good then.
Is there a reason no dragon in this city?
It's like, and offend our Lord? No.
And
Fair
who's your
enough.
lord?
It's like the great Jupiter. Who's the name
Makes
of this
sense.
city?
Makes sense.
It's like
Winter wolf then.
he was our founder. It's like legend has it that he built the spire, and then we built it around it to protect him and honor him. He is the greatest of the great.
Winter wolf piece then.
Okay.
I open up my shirt and show him my seal of Muhammad. Nah, dude, I met him.
So he's like, oh, so you're one of those new believers. So it's like this. You must be a southerner.
Ain't nothing wrong with being
And you
from the
must
South.
be a Yankee, man.
So I'm Jovian.
Loud and
I'm
proud. and
Bodak.
proud.
Nice to meet you.
Jovian is your name?
Yes. No,
That's his
that's like he didn't call himself a northerner. He's a Jovian.
Norwegian.
What? Hand on head. What does that mean?
It's a play on words on like the Jupiter solar system is the Jovian system. So it's
I'm too dumb to know that.
I have no idea.
Okay.
yeah, like all the moons and stuff are all like that's like Juno. They always call it Juno. It's part so I just changed it a little bit. So,
Nope, didn't know that.
Okay.
He's
he's also think of this person as equivalent to someone in New York City that thinks the entire world revolves around New York City and everything outside of it is sort of like doesn't really matter, but he does. So he thinks that this is the center of the universe, and anything else is sort of not important because he's probably never set foot off out of the city.
Okay.
So this is sort of the feel that you get of this stuff. So, but knowing how he is there anything that you all would like to ask him before he shoos you off?
You seem to really like this place. What's the best part about at least this part of the city? What's the best part of this part of the city?
Gold, lots and lots of gold. Lots
Mining? Mining gold?
Say mining?
Mining gold?
No.
Oh.
The buying and getting gold for services, as in like cutting meat and being tipped and working hard. It's like people bring stuff to us. When you were Jovian, you know that Jupiter draws all and gets all and supplies all. It's like we were the first and we will be the last in this world.
Really? Wow. And when you're the last in this world, who is it do you believe you'll be definitive for and or against?
So he leans up, he says, legends say the spire will save us all. So says Jupiter.
There's more than one spire in the multiverse, my friend.
It's like, well, this is the only one that matters.
I'd like to introduce you to somebody from another realm who believes the same about his spire.
No.
And you'll look just like you.
He thinks you're crazy because it's like there's only one realm.
Well, that's the way it used to be. Good luck.
So again, remember, most people, other than like you, all like have no idea. They think it's just one world, one thing.
true.
They never knew of anything. It's just
It's good. It's okay. I'm going around like that crack guy from the 12 Monkeys.
Well,
Yeah.
yep. What could bad happen with that?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, nothing could ever bad happen with that. So.
Okay, well,
He said, "Enjoy my meat. Move on."
I'm gonna thank you for your food.
Looks delicious.
So we're gonna move on to the
He says, "Remember, seconds cost another 5 plus."
ladies. To the lady.
No, so you come through here.
Oh, we do.
Yep.
Oh,
See,
nice.
So there's lots of bread and pastries and stuff like that.
I accidentally pushed that. What do? I just take a long rest to fix it?
Just remember that, and we'll click it again. It won't unclick until you get. Is that a use? Yeah. So just remember.
So just remember what?
That you
clicked
didn't
it.
use it. Yeah.
Because we've not had any reason to get. So again, there's lots of pastries and stuff like that. There's a lady. She has a bucket. It looks like she has lots of like some type of seasoning. So again, there's breads, there's pastries. There's sweet stuff. There's probably equivalent to biscuits. There's lots of stuff through here like that. Grains and things.
It's nice to have some bread for the piece of meat.
She says, grown from our varied fields that surround the city.
Do you like eating meat?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
I think I'll take a hunk of bread, maybe a biscuit or something. What you got in that bucket there?
She said this is our special flavoring. It would just cost 1 additional gold to try the seasoning.
This is my first time here, and I'm not used to all the seasonings around here. I think I'm going to abstain from this time.
Like very well, but you can come up anytime. I would be glad to
I'll take some.
to butter your biscuit.
I'll take some. Dwarves are quite poison resistant, just in case.
Just in case.
It's like poison. It's like what type of place do you think we're running here?
I know.
You just
it's not
offended her.
I'm not talking about poison, but in case it would be poisonous to other races that do not have quite as much poison immunity.
She's like dwarves. I've never seen you all not be able to eat anything.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So she gives it. Do you give her 1 gold?
Yes.
Do you have money?
Where is the money slot?
There should be like a little symbol.
Is it under inventory?
Yeah.
In your inventory.
I have 17 gold, so
Okay, give her 1.
remove after one. Remove. I just get rid of the gold.
Okay. So she thanks you, but again, if anyone wants any of the special butters, I will be glad to butter it for a small fee.
Do you carry
Thank you.
gold?
I think I can butter my own bread.
You butter both the inside and the outside of the biscuit.
She said.
I butter both.
She said we always spread it. So it's like, what are you, heathens? You always split the biscuit before you butter it.
Fair enough. Yes, quite well.
Like I have nothing. I'm just gonna.
So does Dawn want her rolled butter?
Dawn's not big on bread, so she's just gonna pass on by.
Okay. Well, they're like potatoes and other type of grains.
Oh, well, definitely potatoes.
So okay. But do you want butter for your potato?
No.
How can you get better potatoes without butter?
I don't want her to butter me.
No, I don't want her to butter me either.
Okay. So.
It's just special seasoning.
She's just buttering your food, like with her bucket of seasoning.
Oh.
Driven.
Yes.
Last time we were here, do I remember there being any type of like poverty issue in the market?
You all were flying through this place, remember?
Yeah, we hadn't been.
I was wondering if I had caught any type of poverty at all. Young children.
No.
hungry.
To be honest, you've really not seen any children.
That seems suspicious.
So no beggars, no homeless.
No. So
Okay.
Now that we're over here with him.
Yep.
I'm just gonna.
It's like now we're in like fruits and vegetables and there's all your sides are basically so there's stuff, there's mosses and funguses and all of it's edible. It's laid out very well. You all can get what you want. He says he does have a variety of rare like mushrooms and herbs and different types of plants that are considered delicacies. If you'd like anything extra from his section, again, it would be 1 gold.
Okay, I'm going to spend a gold because I actually want some of that.
So, what color plant would you like? He's got an assortment of different colors. Name a color.
Purple.
Purple also.
So you want purple? Okay.
Yes.
So he pulls out a purple root. I'm sorry, I didn't. Yeah, never mind.
What? I don't get it. I actually don't get it. What's so funny? What's funny?
Nothing, baby.
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What's so funny?
It's a radish. It's a radish.
Thank you.
It looks like a radish.
What's so funny? What's so funny?
It's a purple.
looks like
it's
radish.
a purple. It's a purple radish.
Huh? What did he say?
No.
It's purple radish.
Your face is red.
I don't get it. What's funny?
It's all edible.
Well,
What's so funny? I don't get it.
So
I like the purple radish.
so what? If this is a buffet, why are we getting upcharged every time?
I know.
It's optional. It's like you have the counter, but if you want the additional stuff and the rare stuff and the best stuff, you just have to pay. It's like we are a upscale establishment, but the rare stuff and the best stuff, you just can't give away on a buffet.
Okay, I get that. All right.
so I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna ask the older gentleman.
Don't be ageist.
He's still younger than I am.
Probably longer.
I'm just gonna ask him if Sarek has been by lately.
Sarek.
Isn't that his? Yes.
It's like, can you give some more detail? Like Sarek, as in like it are. It's like what ring do they live in? There are 7 rings in the city.
What ring does he live in? He doesn't live in any of them, or he could live in all of them.
I think he's pretending like he doesn't.
I know, but I don't know what the right answer is to get him to tell me. That's why my hand is on my head. JR, your turn. Your turn. What ring
you're
does he?
Conversation. It's like.
Oh, well, I think he moves around so much. I'm not sure which ring he lives in now.
I said that sounds like a very politician type name. It's like, are you here? It's like, are they upper class?
I think maybe, and I kind of bump her. Derek hasn't made it here yet. Or if he has, he's at least not in this quarter of the city.
The old man's like, this is the general. There is an additional higher level market deeper in, but there are. Once you get to ring 6 and 7, many of the aristocrats are in 6 and 7. Many of the politicians that run the city. But
Well, from what I know about Sarek, he does like to talk, so he could be a politician.
it's like, are you looking for unsavory types?
Well, that was my next question. Was I've only seen guards at the very outer gates, and it's not been much internally here. Is there no
information about
unsavory
him, so
element
we
to
gotta
your
ask
scene?
him or,
So, yes, we have unsavory. They just don't stay here long.
Oh, are they usually rounded up?
Or sometimes they're rounded down, if you get what I mean.
Oh.
you gotta look down.
Well, I don't think that sounds like fun.
I look at Paige. No,
Dawn.
Dawn.
Yes, Dawn.
In your book, do you have the sketch of his symbol? Maybe he's seen that.
Sure I do. So I'll show him Sarek's symbol.
Have you seen this symbol on anyone?
Wait, hold up. Before we do that, I'm gonna do something.
Don't
Alright,
wait
You're
for
not
so-
signing
something.
anything.
So
You're not doing a spell.
Sarek's symbol is a skull
just get
with like
information
a
out.
like a
It's
Half black sun.
yeah, it's like a black sun with a skull in it.
Truth.
Yep.
He has like a truth spell.
Is it on truth spell? I can do that.
You can do his own truth.
If you want to, yeah. I mean, okay, hand on head though. If he answers, he has to tell the truth, but he can choose not to answer
Yes. Yes.
that. Okay,
Yeah,
just
he'll-
as long as you know that.
Because he'll know, like he'll feel that he's being compelled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's wait just a second and see what he says based on whether he's seen the symbol. And then we may be able to use that.
Just a good rule for the new people. Old retired bartenders used to be adventurers.
So
So
he's
this
been
guy
around a
probably
time or
has
two.
By a bunch of levels.
Yeah. He's been around a time or two. He could probably cast one spell and we all die.
Yeah, and there's probably a good reason why there are people down in that pit. Someone put him down there.
Did any of the ones that got rounded down have the symbol?
So he's looking at this symbol. He says, "I've seen something similar, but the symbol had way different colors."
Let me guess. It had some green in it.
Like the sun was more greenish, and I don't think it really had I don't think it was a skull. It looked more like a wolf head.
Hmm.
But he said the back of it looks very similar.
Well, that symbol sounds happier than the skull. Well,
Out of character. Can I make a history check to see if I recognize that?
Yes. What, the symbol?
Yeah, the history check.
Okay. Because depending on the realms that you were from, you may have known about Sarek.
What's the plus on history?
okay, roll
Is
Scoot
under
over.
skills.
under skills. So change your screen.
Skills, history plus 0. I think that's a 6.
Was that the 20?
Yes.
9.
That's a 9.
Okay, so it's under 10. So technically, you've heard of Sarek, but you've really never experienced a lot of Sarek followers in your life.
I used to be a Sarek follower, remember?
That's right. So yeah, well, you already knew. So you were a Sarek follower, so you should know that symbol quite well.
Yes. Like,
Yeah, so you might want to keep the Sarek, you were a Sarek follower to yourself.
yes, I probably will.
So
Religion of an 18, Drennan? Is there enough similarities to think that maybe he's modified it, or this is the same symbol from a different realm?
Or maybe, can I do an Arcana check on it?
you can do Arcana to see
What is
if
it?
there's any magical things you've seen. Well, It is very odd, though, that the sunburst behind it is almost just like how it's depicted for most Seraph followers.
21.
There's no magic emanating, because like you all showed the symbol.
Okay.
So, but you're not really feeling anything super magical right here.
Alrighty. Well, thank you.
I had him sketch the symbol down to the best of his memory, and I hand him another 10 gold.
So, he said he'll be glad to look for this green wolf.
I'm gonna shove that down your throat too.
Please do. We may return for updated information. Keep in mind who's lube in your pockets here.
I appreciate that. He gives you a root too.
A what?
Is herbal.
A root.
Like he gives him a root
I
also.
try to make it blossom in my hand.
So it's a carrot.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your help, kind sir. Let's go eat. Are we ready to go back to our table?
Yeah.
Layla, baby, what are you doing? Yes, I think she is.
All right. So you're back. So you're back at your table. Just do a constitution check just to see how well you liked the food overall. It's not bad, but you know the higher the number is, the more that you enjoyed it. I doubt that anyone will unenjoy it unless you roll like a natural one.
I may unenjoy.
I got a 7 plus 3.
Constitution.
So not bad.
15 plus 2, so 17.
All right, so it's pretty good. Like you said, your stomach likes a lot of things.
16 plus 2.
But then what you can also do is just hit that one and it rolls. I got a 15.
Okay, so for the most part, most of you all enjoyed the meal pretty well. Like again, unless you did roll a 1 that you were going to like it. It just how much did you like it? So while you were eating, a very large armored man comes walking in through the door.
I smell trouble.
Do I recognize the armored man from anything?
So I don't know. You've seen some armored stuff. You can roll a history to see if anything seems out of sorts or recognizable.
I'm gonna roll my doggy. 10.
So armor's not your thing.
True.
It's like all armor looks the same to you.
Okay.
Can I roll a check?
What are you rolling to check on?
To see if I recognize the guy?
You just got here a few days ago.
Fair enough. I'm gonna see if I recognize the armor, see if it's a dwarven maid or something.
Okay. So like I said, the guy's pretty tall, so.
So what do I roll for that?
History again. Which was plus 0.
Plus what?
0, wasn't it?
Or you can do an investigation.
Oh, yeah.
Since it's like
history, plus 0.
What's investigation? What's your investigation?
Just gonna do investigation. Also plus 0, so do I just roll again for investigation?
Yeah, because then you're sort of giving it a look over.
10.
Alright, so there's no markings about Dwarven Maid, but he does notice you looking at him. So he clangs as he comes in, because like I said, it is very, very heavy armor. He just takes a seat on his own.
I'm glad he didn't go any faster to him than he did for us. Can we hear his conversation from across the room?
So,
I'm gonna make a hearing check.
they are speaking.
Can I
Would
make
that
a
be a
hear? What hearing?
Perception.
That's perception.
16, because 13 plus 3.
All right, 16. So let's.
I got a 19.
Okay.
I got 12.
Okay.
No, 6 plus 3. 9. Sorry, not 12.
Okay. All right, JR, do you want to do perception to see if you hear it too?
Where even is
That would be a
Chris?
17.
Bathroom.
Okay, so I'm rolling a Constitution to see how quiet they're being. Oh, so I rolled a 12. So if you have a 12 or higher, you're probably going to hear it.
You, not so.
I won't hear it,
I
but
will
that's
be
okay.
relaying this information to the others. I will be relaying it.
All right, so well, you're not. If you're relaying it, you're not going to be able to hear it. So
I'm just gonna relay it afterward.
Don't worry about it.
So, well, everyone's sort of trying to listen. So again, the old man comes up, and while you all are perceiving, he's talking. He lays down 10 gold
any of
pieces
it
onto
left?
the table. Yeah.
Okay.
You notice the guy in armor has not said anything. The old man is talking about it's almost like gibberish. He's not really talking about much. He's just said, "Oh, we've been busy today. So we've had some new customers. We've had some old customers. We've not had anyone that we've had to punish today. So everything seems good." We did have someone ask about this symbol, and he puts the symbol down that you all drew for it. So the armored person that's sitting there grabs the 10 gold and grabs the symbol. He stands up and he turns and leaves. And after a couple minutes, the old man is back in here.
After a couple minutes, that checks out.
That
That seems ominous.
it does seem very ominous.
I wonder if our bard could persuade him, the old man, to tell us more, to explain that.
How would I do that?
I mean,
Do you have any charms? But just be careful though, because if it fails, he'll know that someone tried to charm him.
I was just gonna say generally.
Oh, she should have good persuasion though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
As I'm finishing up, I'm going to go over the stage and lay another 10 gold on the stage and say, I know we're early, but could we have a performance?
Yeah, my persuasion is plus 10. So
Yeah. So that's what. So you're.
let me roll for persuasion.
We're coming.
All right. So JR's like Bozak is trying to get the dancer to do something, but while that's going on, you've went to talk to the old man, right?
Yeah.
So Bozak has put this on here. The dancer takes the 10 and gets on your table for 10 gold.
She drank the
Oh
blue
no. Oh no.
It's like, well, you're not there, so.
stuff. She's leaning. She drank the
Yeah,
blue stuff.
She drank the blue stuff.
So she starts dancing and clicking the coins together. She's got them like
Okay.
between her fingers. So she like somehow she's like clicking them. So since there's enough coin like between, so it's like sort of clacking and making music with the 10 coins. And while that's going on, we're going to float over and see what's happening. And see what Amberstone is
All right.
talking to this old gentleman.
Let's
Oh,
roll.
by the way, JR, at this point you found out the dancer is a male.
No, that's fine. I just figured it'd be an entertainer that watches the place may have some information.
Yep.
So I rolled 14 plus 10 is 24.
Right, so what are you, not like, what's your question?
What? Why? Well, I mean, what would be a good? Like,
Two.
who was that guy, and why did he turn and leave so quickly?
It's like he is the Jovian guard. It's like they are keepers of the peace and enforcers of Jupiter. They all worship Jupiter, and they are devout to protecting the city and to make sure that nothing can disturb the peace of the city. They are generally don't speak much, you know, and we like it to keep it that way because usually when they speak, it's for purpose.
Any idea if he recognized the coin that you showed him? Do I need to roll again? Symbol.
No, so let's go through. I hope for your sake he doesn't, if it's a problem. Because if they feel that you have brought a problem to the city by asking certain questions, they will find you sooner than later.
Alright. Okay, I got my mouth full.
You have any drink?
I heard you say no one was punished today. What is reason for punishment?
But do you have any drinks?
Like, what do people do, like, to be punished?
What do they do to be
Like,
punished?
like,
Rules that we
you
don't know
said,
about?
huh?
Are there rules we don't know about? We don't want to.
I know. It's like, is there certain rules we need to know? Is there?
Pay your bills. Do not freeload. Do not break any laws. We are a one-strike
laws?
society here.
Oh. What are the laws?
It's like you might want to head to the magistrate's office if you don't know our ways. Did the people at the gates not brief you of our basic laws? Usually when you come in through the front gate, they give you a rundown of what you should or shouldn't do. There are certain different rules depending on your districts too. Since this is a merchant district,
Just dancing. I'm talking
you know,
about the old man.
stealing, loitering, and general unrest are some of the highest problems. Like the rings that have people that live in them, like, you know, going into people's homes or just facing things. It sort of compounds. So many districts have special rules, but it should be pretty common sense. But as we found out through the years, the only thing common is the sound that they make when they breathe their last breath.
Okay. Penny, you're leaving me. Anything else I need to ask him? Or is the lady done? Is the dude done dancing for JR?
No.
I thought that was a lady.
Oh no, he found out there's a dude.
Oh, nice.
As I say, he got pretty close when he got up on the table and started dancing.
Yeah, I want to try a singular cheese ball. Attempt to try a singular cheese ball.
Okay. So I'm just gonna think.
I allow the dancer to complete his performance, you know, and then go about the same line of questioning if they've seen anything similar to this symbol,
I asked who the guy was and why he lives so
and
abruptly.
slide him another 2
He's
gold.
a Jovian guard. And I asked if he knew the symbol, and he said he hopes for our sake no.
So the dancer gets back onto the stage, and you happen to notice there's a napkin on the table where they were dancing.
Alright.
And we look at the napkin. What is on it?
The napkin is the symbol that you saw before that they talked about with the
The green.
green background and the wolf head.
Okay.
So what is it about 9 will tell me?
And do we know what? I mean, I know I know we saw it, but what is it?
He just left it where he's dancing.
Right, but
He's
what
left-
does that symbol? What is? We know what Sarek's symbol looks like. This is a symbol of.
He just got back and went dancing. But he left that on the table.
Green background with a wolf's head.
Well, Bozag, I think this is for you. So, why don't you go? You're not on your screen anymore. Well, no.
It's alright, it's still for you all.
Well, I'm just gonna go ask for the answer what this symbol is for.
You just gonna go back up to ask him?
Yeah.
Move. I'm assuming you're not gonna get on stage and do it.
No.
I could be breaking the law.
Yeah, we don't want to be punished.
So how do you ask?
Hi.
Um,
I see you left this napkin with this symbol on it for us. Can you tell me what this is a symbol of?
so he's dancing and he's like spins around and takes the napkin from his hand and like sort of makes it disappear. And I need you to do insight.
Ugh, 11.
So he's dancing, and the napkin disappeared, and he shakes his head like this, and then it reappears, and he goes, no. He takes his head like this, and he makes it disappear again. It's like, so he sort of flips through, and he does like a handstand and puts it right to where you can grab it again. What do you do?
So I grab it and put it in my cloak.
So he's dancing, and he's giving you a little shake, like, you know, make sure I'm shaking his head, it's like good.
Uh-huh.
So he spins around and starts doing a little stuff and do perception again.
I'm really, really sad that I can't see Grant.
Yes, you should be.
What's so funny? What's so funny? What's so funny?
What am I doing?
There's a way he was talking.
Do insight again.
Insight. I'm rolling the real dice this time. 19.
So he's got it like again. He's like moving. So he's got his hands on top of his head, and he's sort of like doing like a snake like this, sort of like swiveling all the way through, and like doing his hips. But like when he comes back up, you notice that his fingers pointing to a particular part, and he comes down and it sort of emphasizes sort of flowing through. So it's just sort of snaking. What do you? So, like I said, he's a male, and you know it. So,
Well, I'm staying away from that aspect.
so, but he is pointing over to a particular section. Right, like you notice there is a set of stairway.
So, I mean, he's obviously telling me I need to go to the stairs.
He's pointing to the steps.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say, because, you know, he's giving me all sorts of, like, dance moves. I'm just gonna ask if my friends can go with me.
That cost more.
Well,
I have a gold.
no.
No,
I have a gold.
I understand, but
So you want me to go alone?
yeah. Sorry.
So he's just sort of dancing, and he starts, giving you certain,
Okay.
So he doesn't speak, but he's sort of like.
So yeah, he wants me to go by
Gyrating
myself.
yes.
Gyrating, yes.
What's so funny, Mom? What's so...
Honey.
Yeah. So,
Oh, great.
so
Okay, I go.
Yes.
It's the only dance move I know.
Okay, I go in that direction.
So he finishes, and he gets off the stage and goes up.
Here's my ice.
Okay.
Put it in yours.
I'm gonna.
Do you follow?
You better go, Ray.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm not going to put anything down. We're going to go upstairs.
Okay.
And you
We'll
come
go
up.
upstairs.
You come up and you see. You see what since everyone can see. You see a door and it has like a poster of the dancer and he's like sitting like this. so and that's the only place you can go. Do you go in?
Sit.
Somebody's being baited.
So do you?
Do it, Christina, do it.
You can do it.
I don't understand
I'm
this. I don't get this. I
Go
don't get it.
harder, go home.
Oh, that's
right?
exactly right. Go harder.
I don't understand this.
You go in?
Mix it up.
Mix it.
Yes.
So you go in. You go in, and the dancer is nowhere in sight.
Okay.
There is
Just a
what looks like another room, like with like beads coming down. It's probably like a dressing area or undressing
Like
area.
the love shack.
There is an equivalent to like a couch.
Oh.
There. It's like you hear a voice from in the little beaded room saying, "Sit down, make yourself comfortable."
Is it a masculine voice? A feminine voice?
It's masculine-ish. Like I said, it was like you couldn't tell from a distance that it was a man or a woman, so it was hard to tell until you could.
Okay.
You know.
I sit down on the couch.
So you sit down.
Said the spider to the fly.
I am a child.
And
Can I
so you can talk.
stealthily have my firebolt ready?
So you can ready something.
Okay, my firebolt is ready.
All right. So you're on this couch. Again, I'm not setting up anything. So you're on this couch. And you hear from the back, it's like you're very brave to come flashing the symbol of Sarek around.
Well, I've lived a long time, and I'd just like to learn as much about him as I can.
So you're a fan of being tricked, the trickster.
Oh, I am definitely not a fan of his, but
You must be
it's gonna be him.
You must be careful. It's like this city is much of what it appears, but it's also what it doesn't appear. So, but what little I know you, I think you enjoy being tricked. And out comes the beads.
I knew it.
And
Can you all see who just popped out?
Is it goody?
And,
Yes!
and with the snap of the fingers,
I have on
you have a red
dress.
silk dress.
I hate him with a fiery passion.
Fiery.
Uh-huh.
Fiery. Just like that dress there.
Uh-huh.
Do I have any sight of this?
No,
Nope.
you all have no idea.
We're over here.
Well, hi,
eating.
Goody. How are you?
It says this is a dangerous game that you're playing there, Dawn.
Oh, I'm not playing any games. I just want to find out information about Sarek for my new friends.
Yeah, I see your new friends. They're very interesting. So,
Currently, my character is just chewing on a straw.
They
Yeah.
are very
It's a paper straw.
interesting.
Yes.
So, I was like, so, I sense, a little death on them. But not full death, just sort of that, little death. What would you like to tell me about your new friends?
Oh, well, goody. It's not my story to tell. I'm sure if you would like to meet them and talk to them, I could introduce you.
Oh, so you're willing to get me an introduction with your friends?
No feathers, though.
So, well, I am still learning about your friends. They seem very, very interesting. But I don't quite know if they're worth my time yet. I think they need to survive in our realm a little bit longer before I decide if they're helpful to me. But I really like you sitting on my couch there. I thought, like in all that red. It's like,
Oh, I am sure you do.
so, like I said, it matches my skin.
It matches your heart, too.
So, some say my heart is black, but flattery gets them nowhere.
You're gonna hurt your teeth. Stop.
Trying to break it.
So
So, has Sarek been here?
you're all going down a very dangerous path with Sarek. Openly looking for him. But just be warned, like I said, this city is very, very straightforward. But I will tell you this, and you should know from experience, the most lawful, steadfast, straight arrows, it doesn't take much for them to splinter and become chaotic. So sometimes all it takes is a little push. And he snaps his fingers and your dress is half the size it was. So you're showing some knee now. So it's a knee. It's not like it's not like a nightgown. So
Well, goody, I know that you were just so intrigued about me, and you just love this nightgown on me. But, that's not why we're here.
it's like I've told you, you must stay alive for me. So this is a dangerous path that your new friends are going, but it could be very helpful if they survive. And if they happen to survive, they might be helpful to me later on.
Well, I think I need to help my friends survive.
Well,
So, what can you do to help me help them?
well,
Just the way it's just the way she said it. Help.
so, well, you are helping me finding interesting warriors. So let's just say if they could survive these trials they're going through, and and not be all dead from Sarek, I figure I can find a place. I might even be able to get them home someday. Once they're done helping me. But that's for another day. Since they are so busy looking for Sarek, I will tell you something that is a little secret. So we're going to play a little game. Because again, like I say, there are rules that I have to follow. So we're going to play a very fun little game. So I'm going to tell you something, and you can't tell them, but you can help them on their quest, but you cannot tell them what I tell you, because that would be a violation of the rules of the gods.
So, as long as I do not speak of what you are telling me, I can do anything else to help them with this information, right?
You better not speak it or write it, because I might not be able to protect you. It's a little bit above my pay grade protecting you. But let's just say that you could draw the wrath of Sarek and other gods if you violate this agreement. Where we're under contract, I can do some things. But since we have such a close bond,
Oh, yes.
you know, after all, I am inside of you with the feather. So I just say you're just a Dawn sandwich. I got you on both sides. So Kitty's like, thank you. Thank you. So I want to send you what Goody is going. And so he doesn't tell you. He comes up and he touches your forehead and he's going to put almost like a vision of something.
That means check your phone.
Yeah.
He hasn't sent it yet. He's typing. I'm waiting. I hate Goody with a fiery passion.
He thinks thou dost protest too much.
If you had encountered
Thank you.
hand on head anything Goody related, would he not hate him too, Heather? If anyone had actually encountered Goody like we have, they would hate him too,
Oh,
wouldn't they?
good grief. Yeah.
Like, he's being nice right now. I can't go into full Goody mode.
No, he can't.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So I was nothing
When I
like
met him, I shot him in the face, man.
and I killed him instantly.
Yeah.
He just got power word kill. He just said die and he just fell over.
Wow.
Who did he
Yeah,
did
like
that to who?
They
Goody
know
did
who
that.
Goody really is. Goody's a code name, but they actually found out recently who he is.
Mm-hmm.
So they've told
Did
the
you
line
send
a
it?
little bit better. I'm about to.
Oh, okay.
You were gonna tell us who good he is, really, or we do not get to know you that yet?
Do they get to know it yet?
You can tell them if they really. They might know a little bit more because again they're from other realms. So again, you all just recently found out more about some of the
Can
gods.
I
and
roll a
the-
history to see if I know about Goody?
But, like
May I roll
if
history?
she comes down and she tells, the question is,
We can't
she
do
might
anything
might
with
not tell that she ran into Goody. She might say that she got some information for you all, and go round about it. But she's gonna have to be really careful how she says it because it could impose some wrath on you all. Technically, it could make your all's path harder. Because right now, Sarek doesn't know about you all. Like really, like he technically thought you all dead. So you're here. So
Okay.
Yeah, so you all are safe at the moment. That was me, by the way.
yeah, I'll figure. Or they were.
Were, yeah, but I'm asking are, like, currently.
That's a lot of figures. Beholder. I don't. What is this thing?
I'm pulling out my Gandalf pipe.
Okay. So thank you for this. Did you steal me?
Is this you?
I see.
How did I end up over there?
You're over on the couch.
Oh yeah, but Goody was over here.
No, I put
so
it there so
thought-
they could see who.
Oh. Okay.
You're reclining on
So
the
you
couch.
can go back down the steps.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back down. I'm gonna thank Goody
Couch.
so much
Thanks.
for.
Yeah, like it's like he puts his red outfit under your clothes like he likes to do. So now like they didn't go away; they're just now underneath your clothes.
You gonna come around the bald note and
A little
Yeah,
skin
I'm
on
gonna
skin.
come back. Yeah, he likes. I'm gonna just put a period there and not continue that statement.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go?
Okay, well that was interesting, you all.
Where did you go? What happened?
Well, you know, I went to see if I could find out anything about Sarek, and you know there wasn't a whole lot of information. So, are we finished eating?
I'm finished.
I'm finished.
Hold on, let me finish this. Chug the rest of my drink.
You're
Okay.
done.
So, Bozag, are you finished?
I've been puffing on my pipe for the last couple minutes, lady. I'm done eating.
All right. Are you finished talking to the old dude?
Yes.
Right here.
Alrighty. So,
Do you want to
not at the moment.
maybe go talk to someone about someone away from them?
Yes. But I was gonna let them go out, and I was just gonna kind of like be the last one out.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
I have another
Well, I asked if we were finished eating.
I have
so-
a character question for Chris.
Yes, baby.
What is his deal? What is the deal with Goody? What is
Goody is,
He's a devil.
yeah,
What
like
kind of devil?
literally.
Like literally, what
He is
race
a devil.
is he in
No,
the monster
she
manual?
probably doesn't like
In the monster
want
manual,
you to
what
get
race would he be?
exposed.
What would he be
to
in within
him,
the
yeah.
monster manual?
He's a devil.
He's a devil.
Fair
Like,
enough.
devil,
I would say
not
the
demon.
word
Devil.
archdevil.
Orange.
Yeah.
Like
Arch
with a
devil.
capital A-R.
Major devil.
Big bad
Okay.
gotcha.
But-
So-
Another out of character question. What's the deal with the feather thing?
It's,
Uh,
this is one of those things you all may never get part of that.
And you don't want
I
to.
was gonna say, let them figure it out.
Yeah. So
Oh. I can't tell you. But let's head on. Bozag, if you want to lead the way, or
where are you going? Where you want to try to get him to?
Janob?
Janob. Pronounced Jim Bob, but spelled differently. Janob.
Yeah, you know.
If we want to go continue exploring and go to the next place to see if we can find out anything.
So I would honestly.
Would the
say-
next place be dark, perchance?
No, it's not nighttime yet.
No, still
It
didn't.
won't be too long.
Oh, I want to use
but-
this.
But I would.
Right, Sparks.
Oh.
But I would say though that again, you know, the religious district might be not necessarily a bad place to go
Okay.
because that's it. Like that's where the only place that you're lawfully allowed to worship openly.
It's true.
But you've not seen any other religious symbols anywhere else.
Where's the bathroom in this house?
Don't know.
Straight at the end of the hallway.
Thank you. You want to use the bathroom?
So do you all head out and Dawn try to sneak away? Just for a second. All right, do a stealth check, and we'll see if anyone notices. And we'll find out who you want to maybe ask a
Well,
question.
that's what I just messaged you.
Do your stealth.
Oh.
All right. Well, Dawn's not. You're not known to be stealthy, so on the way out, you sort of plop. Who do you want to ask? I'm assuming you probably want to ask the workers here,
Yeah.
but which one?
Well, I mean, I've already mentioned him to him, and there was. What is he?
It's just a guy sitting around eating.
So he's not a worker.
It's just these three were the workers.
I'll go back to.
Be careful, she's gonna try to butter your bread.
Yeah, I know. How did you know that's who I was going to go to?
I know you. You're not gonna go with me with the cleaver.
No, I'm not.
Let's say, was his meat not good enough?
I like
a red butter.
I like butter better, apparently.
Why is there a cherry in here?
Have its diet cherry coke.
There are actual cherries in it?
Yes.
Okay. So you come up and Do you guys wait at the door because she just rushes off for
Here
a
you go.
second?
Yes,
Maybe you're thinking that she wants bread buttered or whatever.
Yeah, well, we'll hang out right there for a minute.
Oh, you all go ahead. I'll catch up.
Do you all go, or you sort of stand at the door?
I'm gonna go out on the bridge and look. How far down is that pit? You said?
200,
200
250 feet.
That's almost as much as that's at my age, because 243.
It's a long way down.
Yes. So I'm just going to ask her if she has encountered him here.
Who?
Sarah, to begin
We
with.
we already.
I'm just gonna go harder, go home on her. Oh, that sounded horrible. Fine.
They
Close with the
It's like-
conversation.
Because this, we talked to him about it, but we didn't talk to either of the others.
she's like, is he noble?
So now I'm gonna ask her about him.
What, the dancer?
Go.
The dancer?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like today was his first day. He was warming up. Did you enjoy his act?
Oh, it was quite entertaining.
So I know. I saw you go up to his room.
Oh yeah, but notice we didn't last long.
So dancers usually don't.
You know, in my thousands of years of experience, I've encountered that myself.
Good.
So, I
Learned
mean,
something new about Dawn.
how did he get hired here?
Put in an application.
Anybody vouch for me?
So it's like it seemed to have all the right credentials. So he could dance.
That's about all it takes, isn't it?
You can dance if you want to.
Huh? So
I'm gonna ask her if she knows anything about the
Symbol.
so you can say one word.
What does that shirt say? I want to read your shirt. I want to read your shirt.
Dungeon Master.
Dungeon Master.
It's got all
it has all the
the races.
races on
Or
there.
the
That's me.
No, you're not right.
We just had a red dress put on.
So I'm just gonna ask about if she knows anything about the rings.
it's like the rings.
Where the nearest one is.
She goes through and says the only ring that we know is the
What's this?
No, Caleb, you can eat them if you want them. Just shush.
I'm just looking.
So there are rings in two places here. There is one that is on the spire that she's seen. But you know that's in the center. So and then it's like it was erected about a year ago and added to the spire. So there was a big celebration on it, and then the rest of the rings are in District 4, which is the Good Time District.
And there's only one ring there, or you said the rest of them? How many are there?
They usually like have like a bunch of rings that's it's like you know there's tons of rings there.
And what are these used for in District 4? Or do I want to know?
Entertainment.
Oh, that's not me.
So they're just like
Did she say the Good Time District?
That's what he said.
What was that? Are you in pain and or suffering, mother?
Yes.
Why? What pain are you
Okay, well,
My ankle's hurting a little bit.
thank you for
Sorry, Dreamer.
the information. And
and she's holding her hand out.
well, I'll give her. I'll give her 2 gold pieces.
gladly accepts them and hands you a buttered bun.
Thank you. So I head on to join them.
I'm running a D&D campaign. Can I ask you for that information?
Yeah, let's finish this. So have you all found anything interesting?
We was just waiting on you.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I got distracted. I'm ready now.
Who do you speak to?
I'm speaking to you all. I'm out there with you.
Who did you speak to?
Oh, you know, I decided that I wanted a piece of bread after all. And I show you my buttered bread.
Where
No,
should we head
before
to
that.
next? This was largely unproductive.
Well, what type of information are you guys actually looking for? I mean, is there something that we may already know that we don't need to be in the town for?
That's about the point. I'm thinking, stop him. get home. Get vengeance.
Well,
All
remember,
the above?
but this reminds you, Nafis said that Sarek was doing something here. That's why he sent you here. Something that no one really knows about.
Okay.
That's why he sent you up to find out and that whatever it could, like Nafis doesn't know what it is. He just knows something's here associated with Sarek, and it could help, or you know, like if you all could
Find out what that was.
if you all can find out, stop it, slow him down. Because Nafis knows that there's others that are doing stuff to stop Sarek, but Sarek's been doing something here for the past year.
He's been working at it for a year. He's got a good head start on things.
But Bozag didn't know that. Bozag was not with us when we talked to Nafis.
No.
So Bozag doesn't know that. So we tell Bozag that. That apparently Sarek is here doing something that we need to try to
But
stop.
here in the town,
Well,
or here on the realm?
Well,
here on this realm.
Well, we already know that he's been infiltrating the Drow. He has been. We finally stopped that, got him out of the Drow. We broke part of his chain. We also know that the group that we have sent off into the what did they call that? A stairwell or something?
yeah, well, that's where they came from. They were brought to the stairwell and brought here.
Well, we sent a group into the stairwell to go find a way to complete a mission that's supposed to finish him.
Trying to decide
Yep.
what to do now.
Well, you know, we may not have done as well as we thought with stopping him from things.
Yeah, but and neither Bozak or Dawn were part of the party that stopped Sarek before. So it's just that they've just heard hearsay.
So, do we want to go see if we can find out anything from the religion area? Or you want to try out some of the new ones? Like, I don't know, there are how many here?
Can we go to the temple? I've really been interested in that place.
So you want to go to the
Can we find
temple?
I
Copy
can
of
always
Dianetics.
detect magic to see if anything
A
is
copy
bad
of
or
what?
good.
Dianetics. That's a
Magic
religion, right?
detector.
L. Ron Hubbard.
No, aliens.
Somebody snickered. That
Oh.
was all I was looking
No.
for.
So
Get it.
I didn't say it's aliens.
So, yes, we can go to the temple first, and then maybe we'll just,
Oh, I want to go to the temple.
well,
Okay.
yeah, he wants to go to the temple for a little bit.
Alright, so it's the temple of the death clerics. You want to
The
tell
what?
me that?
The what?
It's the temple of the death clerics. Are you sure you
'Cause
still want to
You
go?
do know nothing. You do know that because you did go there before.
So you still want to go?
Yep, still. Don't care if it's death.
Wonderful.
So you all can talk him out of it.
Do death clerics cause death or be caused by death?
Well, I'm not going. If you go on your own and you survive to find out, you can tell us when you get back because I ain't dealing with that.
Okay.
I'm all about life and things growing. I ain't nothing about death.
We could always try the other areas out. I've not been to any other than these two. We could,
How about 10 gold pieces?
I don't know, check out District 4. I overheard the people beside us at that table talking about that.
I heard that. That sounded like a good time.
So do we want to check that out?
Out of character thing, the districts are just making me think about Hunger Games.
I know, right?
They all do different things.
Does 11 do agriculture?
There's 7. And Inspire.
So this city is made of rings. Did I catch that right? Like the one outer ring and then concentric rings
going in. Each wall gets higher and higher and higher, and then the spires in the middle, like this magic massive spires in the middle.
And so we're in the 3rd ring.
No, you
No.
went to the first.
Yeah, the third is the religious.
Oh, okay. So
No,
we're in the
first.
most outermost.
Yeah, you're in the
So we're
outermost.
moving in.
Okay. Are they perfectly circular?
For the most part. Now there are like batteries and stuff. Yeah. Like so, there's a lot of ballistas and stuff. You know, like it is well guarded.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking a ring versus a, not a
no,
circle.
it's like
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
and like each one's like here and
Yeah. Okay.
so about.
And so the spire is the very center.
Yeah, so you can walk through the gates, and then like you not go into the district. It's like you're sort of flowing through, and I come out.
So since we made it through the first gate, we don't have to get checked or have papers go through to the other.
Yeah,
gate.
because he jumps you in.
Yeah. Okay.
So you might get stopped between the levels, and they might warn you about certain rules or whatever. But if you're coming out, they don't say a word. Or you go in, they might tell you.
And they're not gonna like frisk us and search us for travel papers or something.
That was the outside was supposed to do it.
Okay.
So we want to head to 4?
We can start that direction.
Well, let's go.
What's in 2?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a lot of residential.
That's like the aristocrats and the politicians and stuff.
It gets deeper in there. There's a residential for the normal people, then you get deeper. There will be like a aristocrat ring. Because remember, each ring gets smaller.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
So like really, the merchant's ring is really big.
Yeah.
Like because it goes through, and that's where everyone comes, in and out. And so you're going to see the most people that aren't from the city.
Are you currently using this?
All right.
Yes.
All right.
So you all want to go to ring 4.
Yeah, the good time.
All right. So again, you go to this is considered the entertainment district. They all like the guard as you go through this ring. The guards tell you to make sure to pay for any services you get. There are shows all the time. It's very loud and noisy through these sections. To think of it sort of like an upscale Bourbon Street. It's just like when you come through, there's all sorts of lights and stuff, and there's people dancing. There's shows. Like there's people playing music. There's stands. There's puppet shows. So about any type of entertainment. There are people doing magic tricks. There's a lot. Now, when you come in though, like this is just seen from the gate. When you come in, they offer all of you all a ring.
Like jewelry ring?
Yes, it's a jewelry ring. And so
As a gift or like for sale or?
no, they're like this is like it's basically your mentas. If you're in this district, like they expect you to wear a ring. It's like it monitors you to make sure you do nothing wrong, and they tell you like punishment for anything wrong. Like you will die.
Are all the rings the same?
Yes, they're all the same. The rings have that symbol, the green sun and the wolf head on it.
Can I do an investigation on the ring before I put it on?
Yeah.
Sure.
Before I put it on, I'm gonna do an arcane check.
Yeah,
I
I was
did.
gonna do
I
that
rolled
too.
a 14 for investigation.
Alright, well, like
Let me roll
Hit
an
the ring.
arcane check.
no, they all said it's a rune. It's carved into it. The ring has a flat face on it. Again, it has the green sun and the wolf head.
Now, what is Arcana?
Yeah,
Magic.
you do Arcana.
I'm going to do one first. I have a +0 on it.
Well,
13?
I rolled a natural 1. I got a +7, but that didn't do much for a natural 1.
So, what do I roll?
Because you can't really tell what's made of.
You don't.
So
I mean, you
it's
don't
not
have
like
to roll
doesn't
anything.
seem.
Because he
Have a lot
said
of
that they
weight
were
to it,
all
or-
the
Well, it's
same.
really light. It's extremely light. It's not hot or cold.
So I'm guessing it's magical.
If it told you that, you'd probably. It's not natural magic. It's not.
Could I roll a religion to see if it's...
Well, you already checked the symbol.
that's
You don't
true.
really know. Like,
Okay, so, what do we roll to check to see if it's a trap and it's gonna, like, cut my finger off?
well, you look at everyone in there has one on. Like
Okay,
this,
well,
this
I
your
decided
natural-
to go
it's
hard or go home, right?
It's literally hard to miss. Everyone has a ring. If they're in this district, that's apparently part of the.
Okay,
part of
so
the
I
law.
slide it on.
All right. So you have
Slide
no
on.
you have no magic.
I take it off.
I take
You're
it off.
magic it back.
I must.
Okay.
So basically, anyone that puts it on, your magic in this district, there's no magic. So when you come in, it takes away any magical properties while you have it on. They warn you if you take it off when you're in there, and your magic comes back, the ring will kill you.
I'm gonna put it back on.
No, wait a second. You take it off.
If you try to take it off, it will kill you.
While we're inside.
Yes, that's a law violation. That's a law violation. You're breaking the law if you take it off.
How would it kill you? I asked.
I'm not going in.
How would it kill you?
Yeah,
How?
I'm
Because I'm all magic.
So,
How would it? How would it?
So you
Doesn't
ask
matter, it
how
just
it'll
kills
kill
you.
you?
Yeah.
So
Does it teleport you to
the guard gleefully says, "Well, it's ironic because we had someone that would not pay entertainer here. So it's like we were about to pass judgment by taking his ring off inside. So like they're outside the door where you're at. Because like I said, remember there's like like section. So the guard comes up and he's right outside the door where you're at into the district. And there's not a lot of guards. One of the guards there, and he slips his finger off.
The ring off his finger.
The ring off his figure, and he just the guy sits there and is like, oh, and he's about to cast a spell when he just sort of freezes, and he turns into a pile of sand.
wow.
I think I'll pass.
I think I'll pass as well.
This
I'm not all magic, but still.
You know what? This is not going to be as much fun as I thought it would be. Here's your ring back. Thank you so much for
Here's
the
your ring back
offer.
again. Here's your ring back. You can take it.
And I'm not going in there.
Yeah,
I'm not going in.
that doesn't sound like a good times place to me.
No.
but everyone's behaving and having a good time.
Oh yes.
Most
So-
fun. It's the most
Without
edible.
their magic.
Like I said, like the party is hard. Like the party is barely explored this city.
Yeah, we don't know
So
anything
like
about
you all have actually now explored more.
Yeah,
of the
we know
city
more than-
the rest of the parties together.
Regular, casual chit chats to Druid, to Steve, to Dad, to my dad. Mossman, are certain kinds of moss edible, Druid?
Yes.
Do you have any?
We just ate.
I know.
You are definitely my child.
Okay, so
Luther?
It's Kaylin, right? You Kaylin?
Kaylin, yeah.
Yeah,
Kylan.
Colin.
Kylan.
Colin.
I think I'm gonna leave the 4th area here, and I think we just continue exploring and see what we can find from the 5th.
Do you have any suggestions of where they need to go?
Yeah.
Or where they should go? So, I don't know, has anything caught your eye?
We could always just go straight and check out the
Big sharp pointy thing in the middle?
yeah,
Spire.
spire.
Yeah, no way.
Spear? Spire.
Spire, shaft, whatever you want to call it.
No.
Well, do that.
I'm
when you
a
get
big
back
fan.
to that district and put a ring on.
No,
We can go round.
There's a tunnel system that you go through. You depart into
Yes.
it. You come in and you step into the districts. But there's basically like a small tunnel. So the army would have a very hard time. There's a gates, and like every time you come through, the tunnel gets smaller and gets smaller and gets smaller. So like it's a giant bottleneck for anyone that's coming through into the cities. The walls are thick, so
Yeah, okay.
and it's sort of going slightly up too as the levels.
Yeah.
So anyone with any military background would be like, yeah, this city would be extremely hard to take. Considering you're the only ones to have airships, or they then have makes it even harder.
So you want to just skip this district and go straight for
Yeah,
the?
I'm not comfortable taking, losing my magic connection
Yeah,
to nature.
me either. So I think
Thus far, my first visit to a city this large has not been very enjoyable.
it hasn't.
Yeah,
has it?
Druid probably wouldn't like this.
No, too
You
many
know
people.
something? If I wanted to hide somewhere where I didn't think anybody would think to look for me, it'd be in a place where I would be powerless.
Well, I mean, if you want to go in and see if he's in there, I'm not going.
What's this? It was in
Well,
my
I'm
little
not looking
baggie.
for the guy
What's this?
directly.
It's just a
I
coin.
didn't know we were trying to find the
You're not trying to find Sarek, you're trying to find out what he's doing.
Yeah, why
You're
he's
not,
here.
You're not
There's
looking,
a
because
coin in this bag.
more than likely you're not
there's a
find
coin in
Sarek, you're
each
trying to
bag.
find out what
Yeah.
he's doing.
Well, we probably don't want to find Sarah
No.
No.
face to face.
No, it's like
No,
you're
we
trying to find
definitely
out
do
his
not.
plot.
So
I think
Where
this
else
one
to hide
is
a
good for you.
good trap except for under an obvious trap.
I
Okay.
see that point.
well, I mean, if you, I'm not going in there to even test that. I say we go to the spire.
Let's go to the spire.
Let's go to the spire.
And we can start at the very middle, and if we don't find what we want there, we can work our way back out.
Yeah,
And skip District 4.
definitely.
So
And 3.
We're here to work. We're not here to be entertained.
yeah, so you go past 5, you go past 6,
Just many
and
dice.
technically you go past 7, because 7's the outer ring. And so the spire is this, you know, it's at the end of the shaft that's divides up. And by the time you get to the spire in this tunnel, it's almost like a double door.
Okay.
Now it's still big enough, but you know, instead of the big gates that you've been through, again, it's almost like it half size every time. Oh, you can get like a large animal through the outer gate, and it keeps halving all the way. So you're at the door, and the door has a large ring on it. So
The door to the spire.
yes. So if you like, and it's the symbol that you saw on the little rings. It has the green sun with the wolf head.
Okay.
So and it's like, and if the doors open up double, so like half of it's on one door and half it's on the other. So my question is, do you all go through the spire? Do you all go in, or do you want to come back another time? Because it depends on how much longer you all want to play.
Yeah, literally, because it's 9:40.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of an exit because we probably need to go. I've still got to work tonight.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So like, so you found this symbol here, so it's not like you can't come back to the city, or technically some of you all can stay in the city and continue to investigate.
So I'm going to long rest, right?
No, we're not there yet.
I say we go and come back.
Okay.
Alright.
I
So
mean, if Balzac can get us in and out fairly easily.
Yeah, you can, right? Well, the ship can get us here.
Yeah.
yes, but like if you all venture off, then they'll have to make their way back on foot.
True.
So the Bozak can get you all back, or do you all wish to stay in the city while the others are go back? So they can always send more people back here.
What can I do? Where
Well,
am I
if we give
needed?
it another hour,
Well,
you
you'll go
should
back
have that
with them.
tree planted, and I'll have a direct route from the camp to the third ring.
Yeah,
Oh.
but they don't have a way to use that unless you're here with them.
I can show the other druid my spell.
But he's not strong enough to use it. He's
Oh.
nowhere close to your level.
What level is he?
Like
11.
he's 11, they're 8.
Oh.
I was going to ask about that because I was curious.
Yeah, because like you'll eventually be able to get that.
What's the name of it?
Is it? What's
What's the name of that
the
spell?
Tree teleportation.
Is it Bush?
Oh.
Maybe.
Is it Bush?
I think is it Sky? Is it Scry? Something like that? Or there's two different
No.
there's two different teleport types,
Okay, I can find it.
but it's like a 6th level.
Transport by a plant.
Yeah, transport by plane.
Yeah.
So
But it is not something too
Father.
special to your name.
yeah, like
Just wanna hurt me.
Will you give me my four?
no, there's another one that you sort of transport just yourself through like plant stuff, but his is like he can take multiple people through that. So all right, so
So are you all gonna stay in the
so
city?
you all want to stay in the city and sort of camp down here?
I mean, if we have open movement around through the city and a plausible exit strategy, we can hang out and see what we can find. I ain't real
Why
comfortable.
don't we just find room and board?
Well, you guys got to get.
Well, you and I have to go. Dawn and Bozag cannot stay here with them the whole time.
How come?
Yeah.
No, because they're about to leave the
Yeah.
plane.
Oh well,
They're about to what?
nice knowing
That's
you.
why
Leave this
That's why they
plane.
sent you all here, because almost all the heroes are going to be gone. Notha sent a group here
Okay.
because there's not going to be any high heroes. So whatever Sarah's going to do, he wants you all to maybe try to stop it, because there's very few heroes left, especially if it
No
goes
pressure.
south.
But I can always try to pop back and forth and check on you.
Yeah. Yeah, like
sure Goody could help you out,
Oh, yes.
whether you wanted to pay the price or not.
He could. With his red satin sheets.
shiny
Shiny.
and slick.
Yes. With rose petals that he lays on them
They're
for
cool
me.
to the touch until they get hot.
Oh, what is that? Pirates of Penzance. And the black shiny pants. I want to say
Silver,
that.
but appreciate it. Like,
So, okay, so you all are going to stay in the
Right.
city?
yeah.
So you're all going to you're going to get back up with let's see what her name was.
Before
Lorelei.
you leave me, can you teach me how to cast the
Lorelei.
healing spells?
Healing spells. The only healing spell that I've got that looks even remotely helpful is
Lorelei has healing.
yeah.
But he has to learn it through nature.
Oh.
I got spare the dying, but that just keeps you from dying.
Do you have cure wounds?
I do not.
I do.
I have healing spirit.
I have healing word.
Yeah,
I
Which
have
but he
cure
can
wounds.
only learn it learn
From-
it from a druid. 'Cause
from-
his
I
dad-
have cure wounds.
But he can only learn it from a druid.
Ah.
I mean, I'll teach you whatever I can, but healing spirit, I can teach you that.
He can teach you. You can learn healing spirit.
Call forth the nature spirit to soothe the wounded. How do I teach you this?
Just you can draw it, find some plants, and sort of teach him how to draw that spell out through nature.
Okay. Let's do that. We can find us maybe a room to chill out for a little bit, and we can hang out while you leave, and maybe it's got a garden or something. We can find some bushes or
So district
some shrubbery.
So ring 2 is where there's residential, but there's also places to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So that like because the outer ring is all commerce. So
Yeah.
there's
Okay.
So there's places to eat and there's stuff like that, but there's not.
Yeah.
Like it's not like places to stay.
Okay.
So you will find a place there. Bozak will learn Healing Spirit, and you all will find Lorelei. And so if she happens to be here next time, I can tell her what she may have found or not found.
Okay.
Because, like I said, she was
She
roaming.
was dancing her way.
Yeah, dancing
through.
and roaming, and maybe,
Maybe she had better luck than we did.
getting some information. And but Bozak will take Dawn back to the party because they'll probably take you back to Nothus.
Okay.
Maybe we'll see what they do.
We'll see
on
where
Sunday.
we end up.
Because we might jump to the other crew on Sunday.
Okay.
Cool.
Depending on the weather.
Depending on the weather.
Well, you all are welcome to come Sunday
Yeah,
too.
you're welcome to come Sunday too.
Yes.
Because they might feel that this is important too.
You
They do
guys
get
are also
sidetracked.
welcome to come to my campaign. If ever wanted, get in case you guys can come.
I told you I would at some point.
Really?
And so at this point, we will call it